new PDA data.
So there are, like, items everywhere, batteries, water bottles, stuff like that, so... you know, you can pop up, get some air. First aid kit. What else? Just looking in all the lockers. Oh. Battery. Data pad.
Integrating new PDA data.
Battery. Water bottle. Anything else here? I think that's it. Okay, we're going to the prawn bay. Alrighty, let's put the repair tool back on. So, you can put out the fire and get closer, but if you're careful, you can get close enough to repair it without having to put out the fire. There we go. Prawn bay. Alright, let's start looting. Whew, 2 power cells. Wow, nice.
Picking up a faint black box signature originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
Oh no, on the other side of the hull bridge, yeah. Okay, so prawn suits. Let's start scanning. 1 of 4. Whee! Okay. Two of 4. 3 of 4. Okay, there's something in here. Storage module. So this is what I was talking about earlier. That's a common module, so now I can put storage on my Seamoth without needing to build one. There we go, 4 of 4.
New blueprint acquired.
Alrighty. So, I could use the propulsion cannon to move stuff on either this staircase or the opposite one on the other side. Or, you can parkour. Alright, I messed up and fell off, but yeah, you can parkour and just walk on the railings. Alright, either on that side or on the other side. Supply room. I'm not going to fill my pockets yet, because all it is just water and food cubes and whatnot, and I'm alright for water and food right now, so I'm going to leave this for the moment. Canteen. Are there any recipes? Vending machine. Alright.
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired.
Poster. More fire extinguishers if you need it.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, so there's rooms on the left and rooms to the right. So we're just going to systematically go through this. Single bed as opposed to the double that I'm currently sleeping in.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
Poster. Okay, cabin 4 is done. I'm gonna get back to here. So that room has a beam in front of the door, so you can't get into cabin 5. Sure, I'll grab that one. Battery, can always love batteries. Poster. That poster was for a game called Natural Selection 2. It actually is a legitimate game on PC. Phenomenal game. I'm not sure if it's for sale anymore. Like, I mean, it might be free to play now, is what I mean. Really great game, multiplayer game. It's humans versus aliens. Kind of think like Space Marines versus Zerg kind of thing, but it's first-person shooter with building mechanics. So the Zerg build up points, and they can evolve. So the player gets to choose what he wants to evolve into. Do you want to evolve into something that flies? Do you want to evolve into something that runs really quickly on 4 legs? Or something that slithers around and can shoot from a distance? Or some massive, like, mammoth thing, you know? Like, so, yeah, so that's what the Zerg stuff does. And theirs is all about evolving and building up. Human side is all about building, obviously, right? So they run around with their machine guns, and if they have enough resources and materials, then they can spend their material points on, you know, getting heavy machine guns and rocket launchers and whatever, or like body armor and sensor probes and mech suits and whatever, right? So it's a big, like, I don't want to say capture the flag. It's more of an elimination game. But yeah, so, you know, aliens versus humans. It's a really fun game. It's been a few years since I've played it, but I remember I played the shit out of it. I loved that game. So yeah, Natural Selection 2. What am I looking for? Fire extinguisher. Man, I lost my brain there for a second.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oop. I did not want that. So this is just a carry-all bag. They'd be useful if, like, they carried a lot of stuff in it, or you could put stuff into it while carrying it. So here, like, I'll show you. Drop it on the ground. Interact with it. It holds... Oh, they changed it. Okay, so it holds 9 items. So I think I put something in. Bag is not empty, cannot pick up. Right? Like, it's literally a bag. It's meant to be carried with stuff in it. So, like, it takes up 4 slots, 2 by 2. It carries 3 by 3, 9, which is awesome, but you can't carry it when it's got stuff in it. Which is a shame. I think the devs might have overlooked that particular detail. So there's a bunch of bags, but for all intents and purposes, they're useless. Unless you want to, like, drop them in your base and use them as storage, sure, you can do that. But it'd be nice to be able to, like, carry a bag with you and have stuff in the bag. Sounds crazy, I know. Cabin 1. So this one has a door code. I might have the code already in one of those data pads I picked up, so I'll get to that in a sec. Another poster. Another bag. Another bag. Come on. Another bag. Alright. Just to show, this is the captain's cabin with a code, which we don't have yet, so we can't get in there. Alright, so, cabin 1. Right, this was just a log. So, where was it? It's under codes and clues. This is the new one from LifePod 6 transmission. Why is this under codes and clues? Oh, I think this one's under codes and clues because we don't get a ping, we don't get a beacon for this one. All we get is a description of its location, right? So transmission origin approximately 400 meters west-northwest of Life Pod 4. Right, at a depth of 100 meters, and this is its picture. So you have an idea of where it is from, like it's near the red grass. It's 100 meters down, so if you're in an area that's much deeper, wrong. And it's 400 meters west-northwest of Life Pod 4. And if you remember, Life Pod 4 is right beside the Aurora. It's that one that's upside down. So from that upside down life pod, 400 meters west-northwest, at a depth of 100 is where life pod 6 is. So yeah, we're gonna deal with this when we get out of here. Sweet Offer is the one I was looking for. So yeah, this is the one I picked up with the door code to cabin number 1869. Oh, mix. 1869. Alrighty. So, no fires in here to put out, so let's put my scanner back in my hand. Okay, I've already got the large bed.
Integrating new PDA data.
Baseball cap, which you can't wear, but you can place it in your cabin or your room or wherever the heck you want to place it, and just to like decorate. Same thing with this teddy bear, this Arcade George toy. Sorry, Arcade Gorge.
New blueprint acquired.
Did I pick it up? I thought there was a poster here. Thought there was supposed to be a large poster on this wall. Maybe it's in the captain's cabin. Alright. I mean, it's been a year since the last time I played this game, so maybe something's changed. Okay, so we're done up here for now until we get the code to go in there, which we won't get until end game. So back out. Yes, there's still a bunch of food and water in here. I'm not going to grab it now because I have very limited space. Okay, so there might be things in here, like those leechers and whatnot, so there is a way through here. So it's not obvious. Like if you pay attention to the audio logs and whatnot, remember that one that was saying that on the other side of the wreckage breach or whatever was the black box, right? Like I think it was literally this, yeah.
Picking up a faint black box signature originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
Yeah, the hull breach in this room, right? So that's not a hull breach. That's a legitimate door. So it's not that way. Alright, there's a hull breach in this room, i.e. a hole in the room to go through to get to the black box. That was your clue. So I've seen a lot of players struggle with this one. So you just gotta go in here and find the way through. Now there's also a flashlight in here, so I'm just gonna pick it up. Not that I need it, but it's free. Be careful because you can electrocute yourself. There you are.
Integrating new PDA data.
door with a code. I wonder where the code is to get in that door. I have no idea.
Integrating new PDA data.
Lab access. 6483. Alrighty, what do we got in here? So, you can grab these microscopes and sample analyzers and whatever. They're non-functional, they don't do anything. But to decorate, if you want to just put stuff in your base to make it look pretty, sure, grab all that stuff, grab these beakers, sample flasks, whatever, like, yeah, there's tons of stuff to grab.
Integrating new PDA data. Data bank corruption was detected on your PDA blueprint. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
So I just got the recipe for the repulsor cannon. So that allows me to upgrade my propulsion cannon into a repulsor cannon. It allows us to not just only pick up and put down things using the gravimetric cannon, the propulsion cannon, but to launch them. Alrighty. Alrighty. And this is the other way out, or in, if you chose. That's it. We are done in there. Other than the supply room with some food and water, and the captain's quarters. You know, and unless I want the beakers and all that nonsense decorative stuff and those almost pointless bags and whatnot. But yeah, so food, water, captain's quarters. That's all that's left in there. Drink that water. Oh, I dropped it. Wrong click. There we go. Now I drank it. Yeah, repulsor cannon. We got the recipe for it. Got the single bed recipe. Got a bunch of these things here. And where are you? Repulsor cannon. Yep. So a couple magnetite, computer chip, and an already constructed propulsion cannon. And then the prawn suit. Pinning that because we definitely need it. Now, I mean, I suppose people that are trying to go for a hardcore challenge mode, like self-imposed, you could probably beat the game without the prawn suit. You'd likely either need to build a chain of micro bases or have the Cyclops, of course. So I suppose it's theoretically possible. But yeah, prawn suit is for like 98% of players need a prawn suit. So there's no achievement for doing it without. Build it, you need it, you want it, it's great. It's wonderful. It's a fantastic vehicle. Like why anyone would not want it, I don't know. Like it goes a lot deeper. That's the main feature of it. It's designed for deep pressure. And you can customize it to have like drill bit arms and torpedo arms and grappler arms and whatever. So okay, I got 6 slots. I'm doing all right. We got the storage module I can put on the Seamoth. Right, we got the black box. Was the main thing we came here for, which I don't think gave us anything. I mean, it's in here somewhere, but yeah, the primary game mission thing right now, will be for when the sunbeam gets here. That'll is supposed to be when the new player gets their beacon marker to the point of interest to that island. That's when the game shows the players where the island is. Alright, like, I know where the island is, but we're just pretending we don't know. Alright, we're waiting for the sunbeam to tell me to go there. Alrighty, so, right, the storage module. So, where you place it matters, right? So if I place it on this side, storage compartment will be on that side of the Seamoth. If I place it over here, it'll be on this side of the Seamoth, right? Like, so where you place things actually does matter. So I want it on that side. I like it here, right? Because it's on the same side as, like, I can either get in, I can repair, I can access the upgrades, or I can access the inventory. It's all on one side. That's just my preference. You do you. Alright? And yes, if you wanted to, you can have another one on the other side and have a different storage compartment. Sure. Do what you want. But for now, I now have... What is this? The 16 storage. Yay! Okay. So I know I need titanium to continue my descent down to where I actually want my moon pool to be built. So I don't need all these power cells or all these batteries. Flashlight, teddy bear, posters, and she's full. Alright, tell you what, I'll swap out some batteries for poster, hat, fire extinguisher. You're still at 100%. Okay. Alright, throw you in there. Okay, now you're full with legitimate stuff I don't need on my person. I mean, okay, first aid kits, but I mean, I'm doing alright. Too easy. So, titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Titanium. So much delicious titanium. Always need copper. What else we got here? That's it. Two spots left. Alright. Fills up that quick. Alright, 2 limestone preferably. So I get more copper. Or titanium. 1 more. The heck is going on down there? 2 stalkers and a sand shark all hugging each other, or whatever the heck they were doing in there. Anyway, I'm all full up. And we are going back to home base. So I did not need my, because we repaired the engine. Remember, we repaired the engine on the Aurora earlier? So that's why the water was non-radioactive. So we've cured the radiation. So I don't need my radiation suit anymore. Yeah, I completely forgot to mention that. Okay. So I can remove the gloves and the suit. The helmet's still at the life pod, but I'll grab that at some point. I gotta go back there for the vehicle, you know, the vehicle production thing, so. Vehicle fabrication station. Alright, so, 2 aerogels. I got the rubies. If not, I can grab some. I'm right on top of a bunch of rubies. I'll need those gel things, which I'm growing, so that shouldn't be difficult. So aerogels, check. The other one, that's not titanium ingot, that's the enhanced titanium ingot or whatever, so it needs lithium. That's fine, I got lithium. That will be 20 titanium though, so all this titanium I'm carrying on me right now, gone. Lead, got tons of that. Enameled glass, I got like 4 stalker teeth still, so that shouldn't be too difficult. I might not have enough quartz, but I should be able to find that. It's not too difficult. The diamonds, though. Oh no, I still got like 7 diamonds or something like that, don't I? So yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult. I think I got everything. Awesome. Now, there's no requirement to beat the game to build a base, right? Like, if you don't want to do any building, you don't have to. It is entirely possible to beat the game without. Alright, like, you know, you can get up to building a Cyclops and just put a modification station in there or whatever. Like, you can get everything you need pretty much the whole game without building a base. If people hate that for some reason, I can't imagine. I don't know. I'm sure somebody's done a challenge for it, you know, the no base challenge or something. I'm sure it's been done. Alrighty, we're daytime. Let's listen to the radio.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Alrighty. What do we got here? Sure, drop you off. I got all these batteries I have no use for. These power cells I don't need yet. Poster. Coffee completed. Let's smelt down this titanium wreck stuff, the metal salvage. Alright, so we're gonna need 2 of these. Okay, so now we need 4 lithium. 4 lithium, right, yeah, the plant's outside, okay. One of these has my lithium. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna need stalker tooth for the enameled glass that's needed. Might as well grab the titanium since I'm here. Right. What else do I need? I need a ruby. Actually, I need 2 rubies for the aerogel. Yeah. 2 lead. I do have 2 quartz, so we're good. Diamond, I need 2. 1, 2. Okay, let's do the, okay, start with the glass. And then with the stalker tooth, turn that into enameled glass. And we take those titanium ingots with the lithium to make the plasteel ingot. Alrighty. So that should be just about everything other than the gel sacks I don't have, because they are outside. So technically I need 2. I know I have 2, but I want to grow more. So let's start with that. Remember, 1, 2, then pick it up. 1, 2, pick it up. These just straight up destroy when you cut them. I don't have any more space, do I? Drink my water. Gonna plant some seeds. Seed. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, for me, that's overkill, so I'm not going to bother planting anymore. Screw it. It doesn't hurt anything. It's overkill. I don't need that much deep shroom, but whatever. But I got my 2 gel sacks. So gel sack and ruby. That's my recipe for aerogel. Alrighty, so drop off what I don't need. No, I need that. Okay, that's the lithium. Don't need the copper. Drop you off. Do need the lead. Don't need the titanium. Okay, need the diamonds. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's everything. Other than the food and water that I don't need. I mean, I don't need to drag it around is what I mean. Right, that was that message. Tell you what. 1, 2. Where is my... Okay, let's... You're fully charged, you're fully charged, you're not fully charged. Let's pop you out, pop you in. Now you're fully charged. Laser cutter, let's do the same thing. Okay, and then I repair tools full, scanner, laser cutter, battery. Oh yeah, build tool, I put that away in here. Let's, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. 2, 2. Switch batteries to the one that's already partially used. Now let's build another locker. Man, we used to be able to place them. I don't know why they changed it. Alrighty, so now I have another locker. Put the 100 back in. And then I can switch back to, what the heck did I have there? Anyway, let's put the scanner there. Repair tool, sure, that'll work. Now this battery we can put in here to charge. Okay, you're charging, and now I have another storage for food and water. There you go. Now you're out of my inventory, out of my hair. Sweet. Alright. All the items necessary for the prawn suit. Right. Okay. So these are everything I need other than food and water. I'm gonna put them in here because I don't want to build it over there. I want to build it here. But I also need food and water and more titanium, so I'm making as much space as possible so I can fill my pockets with titanium. So yeah, go there, grab the vehicle production thing and my radiation helmet and whatever. Actually, you know what? I think I'll leave those all there. I don't need to bring it here. Yeah, I'll ditch my radiation stuff at the life pod. Yeah, that's what I'll do. We'll use that storage container in the life pod as my storage for no longer required equipment. Oh, right. Almost forgot. I gotta empty this stuff. Alrighty, let's deal with that first. Alright, food, water. We'll put medkits in here too. This one, batteries, power cells. Need a fire extinguisher. I'll put it in there anyway. We're running out of space, which is why I'm mumbling to myself. Alright, water and first aid kits. We're going to move to the other locker. Put the... just for now, until I start getting into decorating. Like, I'm going to put these on the headboard for my bed and whatnot, so... don't need you. Yeah, not yet, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, okay. Food, water. Oh, and propulsion cannon. No more space. Oh, yeah, that was... no more space. Fine. I'll do it now. Place those. Need one more item to be pulled out. Let's put my cat poster up. Now I can get rid of the propulsion cannon. Alrighty. So, placing items is not difficult, but it can sometimes be a tad frustrating. So, you gotta be careful because you're close to the bed, so if I were to left click right now, it would not place the teddy bear. I would go to bed. So if you back up enough where that interactable prompt to sleep goes away, then you can place the teddy bear there. Just as a random example. Okay. Now it's placed. Alright, rotate. Why not? Let's put... I don't want to sleep, so back up. Alright, let's put that there. And then poster. Where do I want to put a poster? Sure, let's put it here. Alrighty. Food and water. Okay. Since we're here, let's top up on food and water.
Fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
Nummy, nummy, nummy in my tummy, tummy, tummy. Alrighty. So I'm doing decent right now. I've got way too much water. But you know what? I'm going to the life pod anyway, and I have water in the life pod, so I think I can get away with... Screw it, I'll just drink it now. Why am I putting off the obvious? Alright, there. Done. Happy. So, let's go to the life pod. Just love the view.
Sounds online.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So, don't need the radiation suit anymore. Let's take those parts off. Keeping the rebreather, because we already have the helmet in here. Alright, so you can hold all that crap. Take you, I'll take you, I'll take two of you. If I get another nutrient block, I'll drop it here, just so I have like 2, 2, 2, 2. That's what I got in my head anyway. Okay, so we're done here. Next stop was... Okay, that's main base. That's the 500 meter one. That's, yeah, that's, was it Yosi Jakan or whatever? The, oh yeah, CTO at 500, life pod for, yeah, from the... Oh, plus we also remember that data pad. Alright, I talked about it already. That should have been under clues, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's deal with this one first, right? So again, there is no beacon for LifePod 6. All right, it doesn't exist, right? That's deliberate. Because its transponder was busted, whatever, right? Distress signal received. I don't know, reasons. But they give you tons of clues. A visual clue, right? It says right here, last available photographic data, right? So they give you an image, right? They give you depth. They give you the biome description, right? They give you a direction from an existing point of reference, a point or POI, right? So like tons of information, right? And again, we found it. Showed you LifePod 4 is over at the Aurora, so we're going to head there, and then from there we're going to orientate ourselves pointing west northwest. We're going to go 400 meters at a depth of 100, and we're going to find LifePod 6. Easy as that. What the heck are you doing? Alright, might as well grab this now. Pack up. I'm just going to put it in here. Whew, he's a honky big one. Alright, put all you away. Don't need to be dragging you all the time. Okay. That'll be good. So, Aurora, heading back. Actually, now that I think about it, we also need more computer chips for stuff, so... We're starting to getting into upgrading not just the Seamoth, but also the prawn suit once we build it, but also upgrading our existing equipment through the modification table. So we're going to be wanting computer chips probably, and that means coral plates, or table coral. Yeah. Okay, that's 6. Alright, we'll stop there. Yeah, we don't need to be dragging it around. Let's ditch what we can in here. Alright, she's full. Okay, I'd rather have water and a first aid than a table coral. Food's not an issue. Right, I got a thermal blade. Okay, back to the mission. Like, I know where it is, I'm just deliberately being obtuse for the sake of showing that the game was excellently developed. And players just gotta read, listen, and just follow what they give you. They literally give you everything you need. I mean, I don't need to go to 6. I mean, I doubt there's anything there that's like mission critical. But who knows? Maybe we'll get some recipe for, I don't know, the recharge fins or something. Alright, so life pod 4. Was it west northwest, if I remember? Alright, so you can always just check again. West northwest. Alright. So west northwest would be this direction here. Alright. So if anyone doesn't know how to read a compass, or how to give or receive directions using you know, those kind of points, compass has like 4 main, you know, northeast, southwest. Those are the main 4. So you start with whatever's the closest, right? So west is the closest. Then we're going into fractions. So west, but we're going on the north side. So west, northwest. So this right here is northwest. Right here would be west northwest. You could break it down west west northwest, or west 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 northwest, right? Like you could really break it down. But that's how that works, right? So that's west, northwest, west, northwest. Hope that made sense. Anyway, this direction at a depth of 100, so I'm going down, 400 meters ahead. So going ahead 400 meters, going down at a depth of 100 meters. Huh. What's that in front of us that I pointed out in an earlier episode? And as usual, every life pod is next to a wreck or another POI. They all are. So let's see what we get. Ultra glide fins. I think I already have this one. Yeah. So this will be titanium. Yeah. PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Nothing else. Alright, let's see what's in here. Okay, we got some lead. Got some flares. Anything else? No, just the data pad. Alright.
Integrating new PDA data.
So, 6 is done. And now that we've been led here properly... Oh look, there's a wreck. Alright, I'm just peeking in here. There may or may not be anything in here that I want. Looks like just titanium wreckage stuff. Alright. I think that's a scanner room, I think. Yeah, scanner room. That's a bioreactor. Scanner room. What do we got? We got nothing down here, I don't think. Yeah. Do. Alright, sea moth fragments. You know, glow stick, glow rod, whatever the heck it's called, light stick. Laser cutter, which I was waiting for. That's just, yeah, that's just metal scrap. Another scanner room piece right here. Alright, so There's a way in here. There's a way in here. And there's a way in here. So take your pick. They all link together in one way or another. I'm gonna park here, and I'm gonna go in and see what I can grab. Alrighty. Nothing here. Another laser cutter, another light stick, another picture frame. I already have those. I have that one, I don't have that one, I think. But you can tell when you move your scanner over something, right? No icons change. Icon change. There we go.
New blueprint.
Alright, see,
acquired.
there's the hole. So we can go in here and it goes down. Right, and that leads to that other entrance that I showed you. Alright. Which leads to the hole. Which leads to the hole. They all connect. And there's a door here. Alrighty. Ooh. Hanging wall pots. So you can grow things off the wall. Plant shelf, as they call it. Basic plant pots.
Acquired. New blueprint.
Alright.
Acquired.
Should be a poster on the wall behind me. Yeah, right here. Another natural selection one. So you get an idea from the game I was talking about. Humans versus aliens kind of thing. And players can play as aliens or as humans. Really fun game. Alright. Yeah.